All good things to those who wait. Many of us say this, but few actually apply it, especially when it comes to addiction and sobriety. I know this from experience. For about 2 years, I was a drug addict, doing anything I could get my hands on. Even got up to the point where I was doing butane, lighter gas. Yeah, shit that you put in lighters, I was sucking it into my body to get high. Now I'm 2 years sober, helping people through my YouTube channel, through my course, top link in the description, to try and get sober, to try and see the light and view this addiction, this lifestyle for what it is. Bullshit just holding you back. And one of the biggest things stopping people from doing it, because lots of people do try. Unfortunately, not that many, but that's what I'm trying to change. But for the people who actually try it, a lot fail. And one of the biggest reasons is patience. They don't have patience when it comes to all different things, because you really do need patience. Because first of all, you've probably been doing this for a long ass time. Luckily, I seen the light pretty young. I was partying altogether for maybe about 4 or 5 years. Then eventually I got into doing drugs. So like of those 4 or 5 years, about 2 of those I was doing drugs. Doing harder drugs, doing it a lot. So I seen a light, I got off the bandwagon pretty quickly. But if you've been doing it for 10 fucking years, 20 years, whatever, it's gonna take time to quit. You're gonna have to fucking unravel this, and it's not gonna be fucking easy and quick. It can be easier if you follow the right steps, but it will still take long. And big thing, people will just, they view relapses in this wrong way, because during this period, when you're quitting, when you're getting sober, there's gonna be a lot of fucking relapses. Doesn't matter what addiction. If you don't relapse, you're not addicted. Like, so stop looking at relapses like this horrible thing. Like, fuck, I can't do it. Yes, you can. That's normal. It's like hitting your PR in the gym. It's a fucking pretty good thing, no? To hit a PR. You need to look at it the right way. See, life is what we make it. We all know this. The world is not as it is. The world is as we are. So we can choose how we see. And if you choose to view relapses as this negative thing, as you fucking up, as you just being weak, then that's what you're going to get. So change the way you fucking look at it. I like to view relapses as one of two things, or both even. First, you get that reminder, that pain, you know, that regret, that shame you feel, that weakness. Yeah, that's not a punishment, that's a reminder. That's God helping you out, the universe, whatever you believe, helping you out, giving you that reminder, oh yeah, this is why we quit. Because long term, it doesn't make me feel good. Long term, it's horrible. And the next one is, it's just highlighting what you need to fix, because these relapses are not isolated. You fucked up somewhere. Maybe you're hanging around the wrong people. Maybe all day you were just thinking negative thoughts. Maybe all day you were just thinking about that vice. Maybe you're doing other bad actions, like eating a lot of sugar, watching porn. Whatever it is, you need to look and see what happened. Just use them as learning experiences. I mean, we all know that we learn from pain. This is no different. Use the pain of a relapse to learn, to grow. And another thing, people expect to quit this and everything will be great all of a sudden. They'll be happy, it's Larry, and everything will be great. No, that's not the way it works. It will take time for your brain to heal. And of course, happiness, fulfillment won't just come from getting sober. Getting sober allows you to do the work that'll give you that true fulfillment. There's only one thing, I have maybe even hundreds of things that you need to do to fix your life. That doesn't mean it's not worth it. 100% it's fucking worth it. It just takes time. Once I got sober, it maybe took me about 6 months to get completely sober, 7 months. But once I got sober, I didn't feel right. My brain was still fucked for months, and I was thinking this isn't going to do nothing. Like what? I was thinking this, but I knew there was no way back, because I had to hit rock bottom. I knew that I was never going to achieve my goals if I kept doing this path. And it's the same for you. If you want your goals, you can't live like this. So I hope you experience that pain, that rock bottom, that emptiness that I did, because that is what drives you fucking forward. I mean, you probably do. You probably have experienced that if you're watching that video. This is good, man. Your mindset is just flawed. You want the pain. If you didn't feel pain, you would have a horrible life. Imagine you felt no regret, no pain, no shame, nothing. So when you hurt someone, you didn't care. You felt great. You're always happy. You stab someone, you murder someone. Yeah, I'm still good. You fuck up. Maybe you fucking jerk off every day, 5 times a day. Oh, but you're still happy. You do drugs all the fucking time. You're constantly high. You're destroying your health, but still there's no checkpoint. There's nothing telling you, hold on a fucking minute, slow down. You're destroying your life. No, you want it. You should be grateful. Say thank you. Thank you for not letting me be like the rest of these fucking losers, because that is how you know you've been called up. When you feel that regret, when you feel that shame from your current life, from your current habits. Speaking of habits, that's what you need. It'll really help your patience, and it'll help you on this journey completely, is implementing the right habits, good habits. The biggest one for patience is meditation. I don't know all the reasons why, but it changes your brain, and you become so much more at ease, so much more patient. It'll change the way you view everything. See, people think that they're just that voice in their head. No wonder they keep running to drugs and vices, because if they're that voice in their head, the voice in the head, or that feeling, that's them. It's telling them, oh, I need to get high. So they take it for granted. They don't know anything else. But when you meditate, you move behind all that so you can just watch. And when you start to meditate, you start to become more patient. You start able to see these things and not react, which builds your patience. Reading and exercise are good too. Reading, of course, it's similar to meditation when you have to focus. Building your focus will inevitably build your patience, because you have to be patient. The reason you're not patient is because your brain's fried, because all these people throwing all this instant gratification at you, all these shorts and shit. Man, I hate shorts. I hate fucking TikTok and all that. In fact, I've got this app on my phone that allows me to just remove all shorts, block scroll, but there's lots like this. You should really consider. I don't have any social media except YouTube, but I found myself, I was still going on shorts even though I didn't want to, so I got this app. Your focus is a massive problem, and is the reason why you think you're going to get sober instantly. But that's not the way things work, unfortunately. That's not the way you want it to work, because this slow, painful road is where the growth comes from. Your habits will define you. So if you don't do anything, you just do these bad habits, you will not quit. You will relapse again and again. You will not learn. You need these tools to strengthen you. And another great thing that you can use daily is other things that you would normally run to, like fucking scrolling, like sugar. So you need to build strength through restraint, because vices will lead to more vices. We all know about the law of attraction. Basically what that is, what you give out, you get back. What we release, we possess. So if you're only doing vices, if you're doing these horrible actions, you will get more and more of that. It's like a snowball rolling down the hill. It will only get worse and worse and worse. This is why people start drinking, maybe smoking weed, and they end up doing fucking heroin. Because they're choosing, oh, I want this side, I want the easy side, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. Lastly, you need to develop long view. That's why you're impatient. You're stuck here in the now. It's understandable. For the last however long, 5-10 years, hopefully less, all you've been doing is focusing on that weekend, or maybe focusing on what you're going to do, what kind of drug you're going to do later that day. So it's understandable that you don't have long view. But that is a bigger reason why you need to start getting sober. You need to look ahead. Look, everyone's got big goals. Even you, deep down inside, you know what kind of life you want. You might not want to know exactly, oh, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a content creator. But you know some vague ideas. You want to be rich, you want to have a family, you want to have a few kids, you want to be happy, strong, confident. You know these vague ideas. Lean into that, because that is what's going to help you grow. That is the drive that is going to help you get sober. That is why I got sober, because I had enough of living a fucking normal ass life, being a loser. Because that's all you are when you're fucking drinking, smoking weed, doing drugs. Fucking loser, and you will stay a loser. What kind of man do you want to be in the future? What kind of father do you want to be to your children? Do you still want to be that little boy who needs help from his fucking mum, his mama? When he's got children of his own, he can't even take care of himself. He can't even say no to a fucking drink, to a fucking beer. And he's got children of his own. What kind of fucking children are you going to raise like that, with that weak mindset? You can't even control your fucking self. No, we need to start changing the way we live. This is why I'm creating that course. Because I'm done letting people just throw their fucking lives away. Done letting people just live a mediocre life. Nobody's supposed to live a mediocre life. We all have a path that we're supposed to walk that's truly fulfilling. But very few of us actually do, because most people are focused on the vices, focused on the distraction, which takes us away from our goals. If you've watched this far, you're not one of them. You're ready to grow. If you're interested, check out my course. I haven't fully finished it. So if you join now, you get it for half the price. When I fully finish the course, I'm going to double the price. But it's cheap anyway. You'd spend more on some fucking drug. You'd spend more on a night out. There's no reason why you shouldn't. This is the only way forward. The only way to achieve our dreams. Why do you think so many young people are achieving success nowadays? Because they're removing everything that's holding them back. Sure, some people get lucky. But is that the bet you're really wanting to take? That maybe there's a 1 in a million chance you'll get successful? Or through that slow, painful grind, painful but fulfilling grind, eventually you'll get everything that you want. You're better than that bag, you're better than that fucking bottle. Wise up.